Whoa. You know, if you've watched this show before, sorry. But what happened is that someone in the studio audience said, we have this thing usually on the desk, I have my glittery ball there, and it's usually on a piece of tape. Yeah, it's just, you know, but somebody has brought in a real glittery ball that revolves. So now that I have one ball that's still and one that circles around. Which is just like...
Balls.
No! Try it again, which is just like... In your pants.
In your pants.
What the hell is wrong?
I was mesmerized by the ball.
Yeah, no. That's not the first time you've said that either. Hey! Hey!
I like it when you do it.
Huh? What?
I like it when you do it.
You like when I do it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it again then, all right. Let's do it at the same time over here. Anyway, I think it's a good idea because, you know, if you've watched this show before, you know that we don't have any money and it's crap. But I just had a great idea. If people bring good things to the show when they're in the studio audience and give them to me with no tax disadvantages to me or the mighty CBS Corporation, maybe this set can end up looking like hoarders. So what? You watch that show, don't you? Oh my, I know. I'm like, I watch that show and I think, oh, I'm not that bad, really. Anyway, the upshot of this is I thank you so much for bringing this in. Thank you very much, people who also have T-shirts on with phrases that's used in this show. That's also an idea which will not be catching on. So, but for this one moment in time, let me thank you from the bottom of my heart for my revolving ball. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Verizon 4G LTE, built so you can rule the air.
Tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you, everyone. I also feel deeply emotional about this evening's events, too. It's so exciting to see you, and I'm glad that you are the best-dressed studio audience I have ever seen. Especially the guy in the front row with khaki shorts. Which ride up when you sat down. So they were like, from the angle of where I'm sitting at, they were like, tunnels to another world. A world where the normal rules of physics do not apply. A world where a creature lives. Welcome to you, sir. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. It's a great day for America. But it is not a great day for the fans of Glenn Beck. Earlier tonight, Glenn gave his last show. First Oprah, then Glenn Beck. Now the only emotional woman who hosts a television show is me. Supposedly they let Glenn Beck go because he alienated the sponsors. I would never alienate this show's sponsors. In fact, I hang out at the weekends with the ShamWow guy. He uses the slap chop on my nuts. So, usual crap tonight, Craig? Yes, absolutely. Big scientific discovery today. Scientists say there is a link between a chemical in the ingredients of shampoo and obesity. I'm like, what? What? Listen, if you're eating shampoo, your weight is the least of your concerns. It's a great day for our magical neighbour to the north, the fabled land of Canada. The land famous for 3 delicious treats: bacon, maple syrup, and Justin Bieber. Today, the Canadians... Baby, please. Today, Canadians are getting a visit from the most famous newlyweds in the world. The royal couple are there, Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom. Prince William is there with his lovely bride, Kiki Wigglesworth. It is day 1 of the royals' visit to Canada. We get the graphic for that, have we? There you go. That was actually awesome. Wow. The royal couple landed in Canada this afternoon. I wonder if they were on the plane they joined the Mile High Club. Or as they would call it, the 1.6 kilometre high club. The royals were greeted at Ottawa Airport today by thousands of hysterical Canadians. And by hysterical, I mean they all nodded politely, and then they apologised for nodding and enjoyed a tasty treat. Now, if you know anything about me, you'll know that I've always been slightly anti-royal. And by slightly, I mean vehemently. But I have to admit, I've been won over by Prince William and Kiki. They seem nice. They're young, they're in love. They went against the tradition that usually goes on with the royal family. They married outside of the family gene pool. What you would call the Duke of Buckinghamshire in Britain, in Alabama, you would call double cousin Buford. Do you see what I'm saying? My apologies to the stereotyping of people in Alabama. Of course, that's not true, but you know what I'm saying. I look forward to your letters. Anyway, but I like this new royal couple. I like that they don't sit in their asses all day. He's got a job. He's a helicopter pilot, and she wears many different hats. I don't mean she's got a lot. I think that's her job, actually. She just wears a lot of different hats. But since she became famous, the British hat industry has had to hire a second person. It's gone crazy. I wonder if Kiki's brought her hot sister to Canada. What's her hot sister's name again? Poppy. Yeah, Poppy Wigglesworth. Now, everybody loves Poppy because she's got a great ass. I don't like that. She's taken away the attention from the royals. It's like Jeff does with me. He's my Poppy. And he has a great ass.
In my pants.
Oh! In your pants! Yeah! You turned it around!
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah, you did something a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it a little different.
I only wear one hat, Ferguson. This one.
Can I get on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you follow the royal couple? Do you like the royals?
I do. I love them. They're adorable.
Do you know they're going to 8 major cities during this Canadian tour? The 9 days in Canada, 8 major cities in Canada. That's unbelievable to me. I'm like, Canada has 8 major cities? I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Canada has some of the finest cities in the world. You get Montreal, Toronto, you get Upper Dildo, and that's a real city. That is a real city in Newfoundland, Upper Dildo. I don't think the Royals would stay in Upper Dildo very long. Just in and out quickly, you know. Anyway, here's what the Royals are really doing in Canada. They're canoeing in the Northwest Territories. They're taking a cooking class in Montreal, and they're visiting the Calgary Stampede. Now, the Calgary Stampede is a famous rodeo. I've been to Calgary, but I didn't go to the rodeo. I went to a strip club. That place should have been called the Calgary Stampede. Thanks, fellas. Did you just there? Because, you know, I haven't cussed in the show so far, but I'll open up a can of whoop ass on you. You don't owe me. Try and remember to be likable. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I find it funny that the royal couple are going to a rodeo. They've probably never seen a man being thrown around by a horse unless they accidentally walked into Prince Charles and Camilla's bedroom. Now you can Oh, you're right, I was too far. It was a joke, though. I was implying she looked like a horse, which, of course, she doesn't. Do you think she looks a bit like a horse? We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where tonight we have two balls. One regular CBS sort of 2D ball and one show business glittery ball. No, wait. It's not really very realistic because they're both the same size. There's a reason why I walk in circles. But you know the weird thing is, although I do walk in circles, when I go to Australia, I walk the other way. You ever been to Australia, Jack?
Oh, hell yeah. I got a place there.
Got a place there?
Yeah, you should come by sometime.
I'd love to. What do you do in your
I
place?
like to throw beads
Throw
and
beads, go
go swimming nude. Yeah, stuff like that.
Well, we got that done then.
Yeah, that's about it, I guess.
That's it. You want to,
Oh, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
What it is the brother can't hold his treats. Ha!
Whoa, wait. You sure that's the one you want to do?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Please direct your emails and letters to Jeff of complaint. Any compliments or cash, send them to me. Take a look at this.
Twitter is the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch but never meet. So now the time has come to check the tweets.
And your email partner, Ash Mode.
All right, let's see what we got. This is from Brenda in Madison, Wisconsin, who says, "Hi, Craig. My roommate walks around the house naked while brushing her teeth. Is that weird?" On a scale between hoarder's weird or robot skeleton sidekick weird, I'd say, yeah, it's pretty weird. All right, this is from Julia in Colorado Springs, Colorado, who says, "Dear Craig, I am going to college soon. I'm going to be living away from home for the first time. Do you have any advice?" This is from Jonathan in Canberra, Australia. Oh, Australia, Jeff, you've got a little place there, haven't you?
I do in Canberra.
Canterbury?
Canberra, yeah.
Canterbury. That's where your place is. I've never
That's
heard
where
of
it is.
Canterbury?
Canberra.
I don't think you've been to Australia at all. Right there, I'm just saying it. I'm saying it flat out.
You bested me, Ferguson.
Anyway, Jonathan in Canberra, Australia says, "Hi, Craig. Aren't you worried Jeff will lead the inevitable robot uprising and kill us all?" Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. But I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
Not tonight.
Yeah. When you start to be able to move your other arm a little bit, then I'll be worried. Baby steps. Oh, wait a minute. You have to have feet that work before you get baby steps. You can look, you can move your arm, and you can say sarcastic comments. And you've never been to Australia. I don't think the robots are ready to take over just yet.
That's cold, man.
Hey, that's a good thing. When I say something, that's a good thing for a sidekick to say. I'll say stuff, and then when I say stuff, you say, "That's cold, Craig."
Okay, good.
All right then. Hey, do you think things are things?
That's cold, Craig.
Yeah. It's like late night. TV. This is from Walt in Centerville, Ohio. It says, "Dear Craig, Jeffrey, and Secretariat. My roommate and I... No, listen, it's not democracy. You awed me earlier on, and now you're trying to lead me into bringing Secretariat out, which will not happen. Who's the editor? All right, that's enough. I sit down. Right. This is from Jack in Philadelphia, who says, by the way, Jack is a full-grown male mallard duck. Says, "Dear Craig, why don't you ever have any porn stars on your show? Would that be weird?" No, if they had clothes on, that'd be all right. Like if they were here, ready to go. That'd be a little awkward. I'd be like, "Oh, yeah." You know, I'd be doing this to try and draw your eye away from anything that was... It makes the other one... Do you know what I just heard there? Did you hear that? It was like that Simpsons Nelson Muntz thing. It was very quiet, and somebody went, "Uh-huh." Did you hear it? Oh...
That's cold, man.
There you go. We'll be right back. I think it's working. We're working on a dance. There's going to be a dance-off one night in the future between me and Jeff. I'll go be dancing and Jeff will be doing like this. See? Like that. My first guest tonight is on the show Royal Pains, which is Wednesdays on the USA Network. Take a look at this. Please welcome the American treasure, Henry Winkler, everybody.
I am very happy to be here.
It's lovely to see you.
Thank you.
I love your jacket. Things are going to be great.
My wife picked us out.
She did.
She did.
Yeah. She did.
She said I should pop.
Yeah, you pop all right. Actually, you know, between this and this, it's like Dancing with the Stars in here, isn't it? Whoa. Hey,
Yeah.
I was going to say that introduction that when I was looking at that clip there, that was a real. You met a guy
I met a guy
in prison.
In prison,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And then I kind of become his father. You know, I kind of take care of...
A father figure.
A father figure.
Father figure.
Yeah.
In prison. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but the great thing is that last night we premiered
Right.
on Royal Pains to 5 million people.
That's amazing. Yeah. And are these people? They're
All friends.
They're all friends.
I know every one of
Yeah.
them. I emailed them.
Yeah. Well, I follow you on the Tweety
Yes,
bot.
you do?
Yes, I do.
I am a twittering fool.
You've got you tweet about your book. You tweet
I
about the
do.
movie. Your
Come
book?
on.
Yeah.
It's a nice book, isn't it?
It's a lovely book. It's got a picture of you and your little friend on the front cover
Yes.
right there.
One of the 5 million that watched last night.
You have fish?
The
What's your
fish.
show?
Yeah.
Is that a demographic? Because that, you see, if that case, then we get 5 million a night too. Then. We no, you sold quite a lot of these.
Well, we're on the New York Times bestseller list, and that's a really
That's fantastic. Yeah, no, it's good. Are you
It's
still
called
fishing?
I never met an idiot on the river, and I'm going fishing August 13th.
Just that day?
No, but that's the beginning of my vacation.
How long will you have for vacation?
Only 7 or 8 days.
You're catch and release, aren't you?
I am. Oh, I never eat a trout. I don't even eat a trout in a restaurant.
So you don't even eat fish?
Well, I do. I eat fish.
Just not a trout?
No. I think they're just so beautiful.
Is this a trout here?
That's a trout.
Yeah,
Yes.
You're clearly out of your mind.
You know, my biggest trout. I have a picture of my biggest trout. I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah,
now.
I'm guessing you probably can.
No.
Yeah.
This is my favorite photograph.
It's a lovely photograph.
Yeah.
It's a picture of...
It's a puddle.
It's a puddle. Yeah,
And
there
it's
you go.
the reflection of the sky in the puddle after a rain.
Did you take that photograph?
I did. I took them all.
It's very nice. Oh, you took... So you...
I did.
Look at you. You took pictures. You wrote words. It's like a school project.
It's unbelievable.
It's amazing. Hey, that's nice. That's really
That's what I see from the boat while I'm fishing.
Well, that's nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that is nice. Well, see, that's beautiful.
That is
Trout.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
no. Oh, so I was going to show you
the biggest
my
trout,
biggest
yeah.
trout, and just talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to...
Don't say that to them.
Oh,
They'll get
no.
all
There it is.
judgmental.
There it is. There it is. That's my biggest trout.
Look at the size of that sucker.
Isn't that... Look at how beautiful he is.
You know that? I tell you. You know what that thing is?
Oh, my God. How are you? Nice to see you. And then I put him back.
I would eat that.
No.
No, I'd grill
Because
him up.
No. They,
Slice of lemon on top.
but they get bigger and you catch them next year.
What?
You catch them next year.
What the-
I hope I
You-
catch
do
them
you-
this
do you
year in
catch them every
August.
year?
Well, I hope
Do you get to
so.
know them? It's
Well,
like, oh, hi, Henry. Ah.
Well, every time I catch one, I say thank you. We take a picture. I give them an autographed picture, and they take it back.
Seems like a very fair deal to me.
Thank you very much.
We should probably get on and talk about your the thing where you meet the kid in prison.
Oh, you mean Royal Pain?
Yes, with the 5 million people that watch it. And you, what are you doing? You're looking at my hair. What's going on?
No. I was looking because you've changed your suit. You usually wore, I mean, since I've known you, like a single color. You've got a stripe. No, I'm thinking.
I'm sorry, Henry. I didn't know it turned into Project Runway all of a sudden. You come out here with your yellow jacket, and you know, I gotta say though, for anyone appearing on this show, that is a very wise choice because the lighting is so bad that you actually do pop. I should probably wear yellow jackets. Yeah, why not?
You would look good.
I'd look yellow.
Yes. No, but I think you look great. It's nice to see you.
I like
really
you
is.
look great. I'm
I
following
always
your
have a
tweets from
good time.
Boston. You've been in Boston a lot.
I have. I made a movie in Boston with Kevin James.
Oh, yeah.
It is a romantic buddy comedy about cage fighting. UFC fighting.
So you and Kevin James are a couple?
I am, no. He lost 80 pounds. It'll be out next July.
What, the 80 pounds?
No. No, but the movie itself.
What's it called?
It's called Here Comes the Boom. But it's a little early to talk about it. I'd like to come back like next July and talk about it. Can we do that?
I don't know. That's a
Like
big
once a
commitment.
year,
Yeah,
can I come
yeah.
back?
Well, you're usually here about 4 or 5 times a year, though.
I
Henry.
am.
Yeah, yeah.
I am, and then I never got a call again. But
Oh, what the hell?
no, really.
No.
Remember, I used to see.
Yeah,
you
all the
a lot.
time. Yeah. Yeah. What
I
happened?
had fun. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you went to Boston, Henry. Is
Oh,
what
right.
happened. Yeah, and then you
Then
went
I just went to
fishing,
England.
And you went to England.
I did
yeah.
for a book tour, and
Well,
then
you selling
I got
books
a
about
letter from the Queen.
American fish porn? in
No, no,
Britain?
no. The children's books that I write. Hank
Oh,
Zipser.
yeah.
I went to England, but I got a letter from the Queen who said that she graciously agreed to confer on me the Order of the British Empire.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, yeah. That's amazing, Henry.
I was touched.
Do you get
I've
some
ne-
land or serfs or something?
No, you don't. You don't. I don't get any helpers, but I do get a pin eventually.
A pin?
Yes, I can't meet the Queen because I would have to make my allegiance to the Queen. I
Can't do
as
that,
an
Henry.
American. But I'm one of 4 honorary OBEs in the world outside of England.
Do you know who the others are?
I don't.
Oh, I see.
I didn't bother to read who they were.
Maybe, perhaps.
I was so happy that I got it. I said, well, that's it.
But no, the other 3 may seek you out because there can be only one.
My life is in danger.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, because you know the other honorary OBEs.
Can I just say one thing? Is it all right if we don't tell them I'm here?
Well, they're going to see you with your jacket, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm like
We're out of time, Henry. So
We are?
Yeah, already.
That's it?
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh. Well, can I just say I had a really good time. The last time I was here, you brought me a harmonica. We played off.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we would do the same.
Yeah, well, I can get you a fresh one.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
I'll put this one away.
Yeah. No, you didn't learn to play it in the time.
I did not, no.
Oh, right. That's.
I still just kind of like, oh, wow.
Yeah, fresh. Every time you're here, Henry.
Is that
Every
true?
Every time.
Next July, I'm going to get one?
That's a big commitment, Henry. It's a big commitment.
Okay.
You ready?
I am.
Okay, the song we're going to play ourselves out on is I Never Met an Idiot on the River.
We're going to make this up.
No, I rehearsed it.
You did? Okay, let me get rid of my paper. Here we go.
All right. Do you always do that with litter? Put it in your pocket?
I do, so that
I do that too.
I do that with the fish. I put them back.
Put fish in your pocket?
I put the fish in my pocket.
I thought you were just pleased to see me.
Let me just say I'm going to play a lot higher now. Okay.
You ready?
I am.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome back to the show where stuff happens regularly.
Stuff.
My next guest is a NASA astronaut. He is featured in Known Universe. I'm doing this and this. NASA astronaut is Known Universe, which airs on the National Geographic Channel. Take a look at this. You hear that, Jeff?
Suction is the key, isn't it?
Please welcome Mike Massimino, everybody. Mike Massimino. Mike, good to see you. It's good to see you. I am distraught for you, though. Distraught.
What happened?
Well, because the last shuttle launch is going on, and you're not going up.
Yeah, well, you know, a little disappointing. I can't be on. There's only four of my friends are going. I'm very happy for them.
Yes,
I'm very
of
happy to
course.
see them.
Who's going then? Who's the crew this time?
The commander is Chris Ferguson. He's a good guy. Yeah, is he related to you?
I guess in the dim, distant past.
He's from
yes.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, probably.
He's from
then.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Great guy, you know.
Yeah.
Almost like a
The
type.
Philly Fergusons are very famous.
Do you know them?
Oh, yeah, we all know each other. We go trout fishing together. We know the trouts. The trouts.
With
know
Henry,
us.
with his trout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the commander,
Right.
and then the pilot is Doug Hurley, who's a Marine Corps pilot.
You'd have to be pretty hardcore pilot to fly that brick around, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you've got to have nerves of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
'Cause
guys are the greatest pilots. They really are good.
No controls on that thing.
Well, no, they have control, but it's all manual. There's no auto land system,
Right.
and they actually land it. They only get one chance at the landing. There's no engines that
Right,
are
you
running.
can't
It's a
go up
glider.
and go around
No, there's
and
none
do
of that. And you've got to hit this. You're traveling really fast, 17,500 miles an hour.
Right.
And you've got to slow down. You're still going a couple hundred miles an hour when you come down to land, and you get one shot at the landing. And you've been all over the place, and you got to hit this runway.
Yeah.
So
is that a special runway though? It's a big one.
well, it's a big one at the Kennedy Space Center, or we sometimes land at Edwards Air Force Base.
I've seen the one at Edwards. It's kind of like it goes like the pointy thing.
It's big, yeah. It's a big long. You want a lot of room just in case, but still you've got to hit that runway.
So
that's
these
the
two,
guys.
and then who else is on?
And then two of my other friends, Sandy Magnus,
Right.
is on the crew, and Rex Walheim. So those are the 4 astronauts on the final shuttle flight, which will launch.
No robots.
No, we already got a Is he available? Where is he? He's right there.
Yeah, you can have him, man.
Really?
You can take him to space and leave him there, as far as I'm concerned.
We do have a robot up there, though. We have a Robonaut. He doesn't have a name like Jeff or anything.
Right,
Just
right.
so instead of astronaut, they call him Robonaut.
That's terrible.
Really? Yeah, okay. It seems to be. You don't like it? What should we do?
Give him a name, something like,
What do you got?
Mr. Biggles or something like that.
Mr. Biggles.
Mr. Biggles, yeah. People like a friendly name. Look, NASA needs to kind of loosen up with this whole kind of we know what we're doing thing and be more approachable to people. It would help.
I think we should probably have a contest or something.
Mr. Biggles or
Mr. Biggles.
Sandra. Sandra Biggles, the robot. And people would be like, did you see Sandra, the robot in space? And
Yeah.
they'd be like, let's give money to NASA.
Yeah, it would make it more personal.
Exactly.
So those are good. Can we use those suggestions, or do you have them copyrighted?
Sure you can. I want to help NASA any way I can.
Thank you. But we just call him Robot. Maybe we can call him something else. But right now he's just Robonaut.
Yeah, he's a he then.
I don't really know. He's kind of just a robot, but I guess we assume he was a he.
What, even with the name Sandra?
Sandra, we would have to change it if it was.
Tell me about this mission that's going on there.
Yeah.
What's going on in the last mission?
Well, this is our final shuttle flight.
Right.
And it's going to go up to International Space Station. It's going to be bringing up a lot of supplies.
Right.
And then they'll be up there.
Stuff?
Food, equipment, all kinds of things we need to keep the space station going.
Yeah, a little bit of.
No.
Come on, man. Looking
sorry,
at the
no.
Earth from space, it's just a little.
You know, that would just make it. It's good like it is.
Yeah,
You don't
all right,
need
all
that.
right, all right.
Believe it or not, you don't need anything to enhance it. It's so beautiful. The view of the Earth is as good as
sure
is.
It is. Yeah.
So they'll bring him some supplies to keep the station going for a while. This is
So
our
this is
our
it.
last
They end
big
up no
launch.
more Americans in space?
No. See, we can't get too depressed. When you were saying you felt you were distraught, I think you said.
I am distraught.
Yeah, we shouldn't be distraught about the shuttle because we knew this was going to happen. It's been flying successfully for 30 years, and we're going to keep going. We have people on the space station. There are three astronauts, 3 cosmonauts working together. 6 people are up there. We've had people on the space station continually for over 10 years.
The cosmonauts are the Russians.
Russian guys, right?
Now,
Or
look, I have
gals.
to interrupt you because
please.
cosmonaut
Yeah.
sounds kind of better than astronaut. You know, it's like if the Russians had a robot, they'd be like, let's call it Sandra. You know, see what I mean?
You might have something.
They have a public relations thing going on. NASA's just like, oh, we go to space. Oh, great, but who's going? Is Sandra going?
No, we don't. But astronaut's pretty cool.
Astronaut is pretty
I think
cool,
it's pretty cool. I mean,
Astronaut, cosmonaut. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I think those are. But the Sandra thing, though.
Sandra, that's very cool.
We do have. Well, Sandy Magnus is going up, so that's
Right, so
Sandra.
there
She's a
you-
real person, though. She's not a robot.
Yeah, but
she's headed up there.
People don't like people; they like robots.
You're not,
Anyway,
helping,
so
you're not helping human space flight with those kind of statements.
Well, do you need
You know?
humans in space now? I mean, that's
Yeah.
a fair question. I mean, the robots can do a lot.
Yeah, they can. I think that it's good to have both. I think it's good to have like these robots we can send to Mars.
Right.
We're actually planning another robotic mission to Mars where you can scout the place out, see what it's like, get a lot of data, pictures, and information. But I think there's something about sending humans that allow you to be very adaptable, to make observations and things, being flexible to solve problems, come up with solutions to problems, where just a robotic mission wouldn't
This is the
work.
same in the talk show game as well.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, same in the same.
You ever get that question? Like, why don't you just put this guy as the host?
Yeah, all
Can a
the
robot?
time.
Do we really need?
All
Do we really
the
need
time.
human talk show?
All
Of course,
be
but you need
very
them.
careful.
Right.
All the time.
But you need the human talk show.
I like to think that I am, one of the last of the human talk show hosts.
There you go. Because this guy just couldn't cut it.
Yeah, you don't know. Hey, so what about you personally then? Have
Yeah.
you resigned to the idea that you won't be going back to space, or will you go back?
Well, no, there's still the opportunity. That's the point I was trying to make, is that we have people in space on the space station.
Right.
We're going to continue to do that. We still need to select new astronauts. We have a class that was selected just a couple years ago. We're going to have another one coming up, so we need more astronauts.
Are you
And we're gonna-
personally going back?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I've flown a couple times, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get another turn. But it's different now. For the next couple years, we'll be flying on a Soyuz, a Russian spaceship. Is the only way to get to the station now that the shuttle is going to be retired. However, we are building new spaceships here in this country.
We are?
A couple commercial companies are coming up with some new spaceships, and hopefully one of those we'll be able to use. And also NASA is building a new spaceship as well. So
They are?
They are. It's not going to be like the shuttle.
What's it going to be like?
It's going to be more like a capsule, like the Apollo capsule.
I
Remember
like
that?
the Apollo,
So it's
yeah.
going to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
take more
Well,
people.
It was a bit tight, the
A
Apollo.
little bit tighter.
Yeah.
They got some feedback. It was a little tight.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bigger.
Handles well, but a little small.
That's what I said, it's a little
No,
tight.
it was about the size of a
Legroom.
smart car, this thing, wasn't it? They just went, Yeah.
It wasn't very big.
yeah.
But you weren't in it for very long. If you're just going to go to low Earth orbit, which is where the space station is, you don't really need that much room. You're just going to go there. And when you get to the space station, there's
You
a lot
got
of
all
room.
the room you want with that toilet,
right.
with that. Who was that
That's
guy?
right.
With the.
That was my friend Andy Howell. No, he's not an astronaut. He's
Aye.
a scientist, a university scientist.
Yeah,
He's always
he is.
showing him how to work the toilet. It's also the last flight of that toilet, by the way.
Oh, is it really?
That's the shuttle toilet. So.
What's going to happen to it now? Did your buddy buy it?
No, he wasn't able to figure out. He didn't get checked out on it. It didn't work.
Yeah,
It's very complicated.
You got to pass the check right. to
That's
be able to
right.
use
So
it,
he
yeah.
didn't pass the check right. So it's a
Well,
little
listen,
complicated.
you're going to the launch though, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
right.
I'm very excited. We'd love to have you come.
I'd love
Don't
to
you
go.
think Craig should come?
Yeah,
to
I'd
the
love to. Next flight, it's July 8th.
It's July the 8th. Yeah.
All right,
so I'll
maybe,
be down there.
Maybe, yeah.
We'd love to have you
Put my
down
name at the door.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
save you.
Put my name at the door and I'll
We'll
see.
save you a spot. Not on the shuttle, but we'll save you a
No,
spot.
I don't want to go on the shuttle. Listen, we're out of time, Mike. Very quickly, mouth organ, awkward pause, or touch my glittery ball, or the new option that's available for one night only, touch my revolving, lit up glittery ball.
Right? Is it only touching things? Can I just look at something?
Yeah, you can just.
How about you turn that thing on? I'll gaze at it.
Yeah, I'll turn it on.
I'm afraid to touch it. I don't want to break the thing.
Don't touch it, man.
All right.
Don't touch it. There you go. You're not qualified.
That's pretty cool. I can hypnotize you, that thing.
You want to take that up in the shuttle?
I would love to. It makes me
Yeah.
want to go back to space just to have that thing
just looking
floating
at
around.
it. It's like looking out the window and seeing Jupiter, isn't it?
It is.
If Jupiter was a tiny gay disco. Mike Massimino, everybody.
What did we learn on the show?